I was gonna plan a script, but I'm just gonna do the first one straight from my heart, how I feel, because today has been a day. So let's get into it. It's really about the feeling of overwhelmingness and working from home. I have been in my position for about 6 months. I'm a web analytics manager, so I handle stuff like Google Ads, Adobe Analytics, like the back end of your site, seeing the analytics of all that. And I've been in this position for about 6 months, and the last I want to say since December, I have been completely overwhelmed at my position, in my job, in my position. Since like December, I've been completely overwhelmed. I'm having trouble managing all my tasks, and generally I just feel overwhelmed. So I'm gonna give some backstory and some context of where I came from, and in hopes to like see my story for myself. And I hope you take what you need from this. I want to use this platform to build a community for people who look like me, people who are just sick and tired of the cyclical nature of the society we live in, and they're not seeing nothing wrong with it. Like, no, only we see what's wrong with it. Like, we're getting up, working, you come home, you have a maximum of like 2 hours. In that 1 hour, you have to cook, spend time with your family. There's no time to yourself. And I just feel like these past few weeks, I haven't had time to myself to be able to just process, to think out. And that's just saying the last few weeks. Nobody has acknowledged that now COVID's over, or it's not talked about as much. And after 2 years of your life being turned upside down, it's supposed to be returned to normalcy, but I don't know what normal is anymore for me, and I'm having trouble just grasping at the things that once were, because I don't care about them. 2 years of solitude, 2 years of deep introspection. I don't care to build up these companies. I don't care to sit at my desk, even if I'm working from home. These four walls have become a cage in my mind. And it's so funny that I say that, because this was everything that I wanted in one point in my life. Because just 6 months ago, I didn't have a job. I walked out of my job at like 2 in the morning. I walked out of like Food Line. I was working retail, and I was sick of it. I feel how I felt then, now, but amplified, because this job is providing me more financial stability. It's providing me just a lifestyle that I didn't have before. I was accustomed to $300 paychecks, $600 paychecks, and making it work off of that and living my life. And now I get paychecks that are like $2K. So I value having more opportunity to take care of my family and to get the things that I like, but not at the cost of my peace and my sanity. And now I'm at a crossroads, because I want to have something for myself. I want to start building something for myself where I can provide value to my community and be of service with others. And give me 1 second, I got a water break. It's like, I understand the things, I understand the way the world is working. And of course, I know that I have so much more to learn, and I can always be learning. But it seems relatively simple. We're trapped in this cycle that we all hate. And I seen something on TikTok just a few hours ago, and a black woman was saying exactly what I'm saying now, just in a different way. And she provided me so much inspiration in the moment, because I'm tired, I'm sick, and I'm tired. And I don't have any time to sit with my thoughts and just experience this human experience, because I'm working, I'm playing a role, I'm fucking fed up. I'm fed up, and I want something more, and I want to be of service. I want community. I don't have an ideal dream. I don't have a destination where I want to be, but I know it's not right here. I know it's not this environment or this reality that I'm operating in currently. And my goal is to have a community that's like self-sufficient within ourselves, and it's full of black people, brown people, people that look like me. I'm tired of being inclusive of others. I want only people that look like me, people that have the struggles that I have, that come from struggle rather than just having it fed to them. Like, I'm sick of it. And I want to build a community that's just us, where we pour into each other energetically, we share our talents, we come and support each other and uplift each other. Because what is the purpose of the negativity? Nothing on my path, on my journey, can influence yours. What is meant for you is meant for you, what's meant for me is meant for me. So a community that respects that and only lifts as they climb, and they encourage the people in the group, and encourage just community and togetherness, oneness, rather than all this separation that I see, and that I see within others, within society, within myself, that I battle on a constant basis. There's no need to be separate. There's no need to compete when we can strive together and work together. I'd rather search for purpose in my community and a way to help my community in a purposeful way than spend my 8 hours of my life at this that's completing work that I don't give a damn about. I watch these companies, these big companies, pouring millions, thousands of dollars into all these marketing departments, all these empty dollars into empty statements, into empty promises, all to just F you, all to just poison you, to take the thoughts out of your mind and just program them, and have you regurgitating the same shit, the same messages that they want to push. And I want to stand above that. I want to build from this. So this is my beginning. This is my beginning, and I'm tired. And it's time for a radical change. Like, I've said this to myself countless times. Have you ever been like, I know, but have you ever, that feeling when you like about to start a new workout, you're like, yeah, Monday for sure, or maybe you switch it up like me, like Friday for sure, or tomorrow for sure, and you feel that commitment in your soul and your spirit that you know you're gonna go far this time. And I've said that so many times, but I know that I'm gonna go far, and I believe that. And honestly, I'm not a religious person, I'm more spiritual, but I've been tapping into different sources of religion, different religions, and just taking pieces that I need, listening to the stories and applying the stories to my life. And I just want to live fearlessly. So this is my promise to myself today, my promise to myself every day, to use this to come back to remind myself of this feeling of being done. I want freedom of my time. I want freedom of my people. I just want freedom of my mind, I know freedom of my time will allow me to continue to cultivate freedom of my mind. I've done a lot of work to get here, but I have a lot more work to do. And the work starts with me now. I want complete freedom of my time. And I have to be of service of others, to provide value to others. And I don't quite know my game plan for that. Honestly, I have thoughts of wanting to, use what I know from work and build upon it and service my community that way. And that's completely feasible, but I don't know if I just want to stay in that realm. It's not purposeful. I'd rather, maybe if I can find a way to use my skills in a purposeful means to help other black creators, entrepreneurs get their vision the way they want to. And if I can be the plug in that way, and that can help me get my ultimate time freedom, and that's what I'll do. And I know I want to travel the world and share my poetry. I want to write. I don't want to be chained to my desk. So this is just all my promises to myself, and I hope this resonates with you and you hear these words too, and it ignites something in your soul to live fearlessly. And don't let what you had envisioned in your dreams become your cage. And it's a cage that, it's only a mental cage. It's made of, you are free, your soul is free, and you can do anything but fail. I've been listening to gospel music, and that one line, although I'm not religious, it really resonates. And I heard something as well from like TikTok, my girlfriend, anything, and it was like replacing God and all that stuff with you in those songs. And I can do anything I felt. I've got myself to this point in my life, and there's just so much more in store. I'm only 23. You have time to build and enjoy the stages that you're building in this community. You're building your blog, your website, whatever you're achieving, you're striving for, you're attracting. It's gonna take time, and it's beauty in that. I feel so much relief. These past few days, I haven't been able to grasp a hold of my thoughts. And I know I mentioned that earlier, but it feels like like Frogger almost. Like my thoughts are just racing that fast, and I'm trying to get through them, process them, but I get hit by something, and it takes me somewhere else, and I get hit by another thing, and it takes me elsewhere. And then the feelings of work, like I have no separation from work right here, and I log off and I go play video games right here. I live my whole life right here, and I'm starting to hate working from home, but I don't want to go outside and work elsewhere because I'm introverted. So it's a balancing act. I know that, and I'm having a hard time following my balance, and this is my way back to it. And we gonna get there. I'm gonna get there, and we're gonna look back and we're gonna reflect on this moment of just planting this seed. And I hope you plant it with me. And thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I needed this.